Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for adults. What I mean by that is, this is the tarot reading that tries to inspire you to manifest, that is, direct your life. Not get the direction from outside, but have the direction come from within you, yourself. That is the ultimate freedom, right? Kind of master of your own destiny, so to speak. So that's really what we're focused on. And to do that means that I have to adjust the tarot reading, A, to focusing on manifesting, not coming up with some silly stories about your future. And two, I have to be honest about the energy in this reading. All you're going to see are the 5 cards. That's it. You're not going to get anything more. There's no movement. There's no other action. I want to minimize visual distraction. I want you to, instead of creating pictures on a screen, whether it's a smartphone, laptop, desktop, whatever, doesn't make any difference. Rather than have those images on a screen, I want you to create the images in your brain, in your mind. That's where the power comes from. And one of the reasons they keep pushing stuff on the screen is, number one, the way they set it up, it's addictive. You need that feedback. You want that feedback. That weakens you. Number two, it gives them an opportunity to create their own storyline and sell it to you, which over time you're going to buy. It's as simple as that. And number three, they want to diminish your capacity to think for yourself. So they're going to push everything they can at you. They're going to push pictures at you. They're going to push disasters at you. They're going to push conflicts at you. They're going to flip the screen on you totally. All of that aimed to make you weaker. We don't play that game. As I said, this is the tarot reading for adults. I don't add anything to the picture. I simply talk about the energy in this reading. On some level, it resonates with you, but it may be on such a small, seemingly insignificant level that you ignore it. Not true, because very often the smallest seed will produce the biggest tree. But that will be implanted no matter what, and let your imagination create the pictures. But if it does resonate with you, at that point you need to move forward, because the message of the 5 cards is a frequency. And it means if it really resonates, or the more it resonates with you, the more in tune you are with the frequency. And that's my job. My job is to inspire you, match up your frequency with the message's frequency as best possible, and then inspire you into action. Because just creating the pictures is not the end result. The end result is getting you to do something or things to help match those pictures in your imagination. That's where the power comes. So we begin every reading with a card in the middle called the Oracle card. That kind of sets the mood, the temperature, if you will, of the reading. And today it's Clean It Up. The number on the left side is 21. 2 means you got to make a decision. 1 is the number of beginnings. So you're making a decision to start something, to begin something. It's different for everybody. We're all individuals. But there's something about your life, about you, yourself, where you are trying to make up your mind about something so that you can move forward. And you take the 2 and the 1 and 21. 2 and 1 is 3. 3, when it comes to manifesting readings, is always lining up mind, body, and spirit. The three elements that make up every one of us: mind, body, spirit. And as I was mentioning in the beginning, they're throwing all kinds of disasters at you. They're throwing all kinds of weird ideas at you. They're trying to upset you everywhere they can, and then they're loading you with images. All of that is aimed at breaking up that connection of mind, body, spirit. If you can line up like that, that is powerful juju, and that's what they want to keep you from. We flip the script on them. So today what we're focused on is the idea of cleaning it up, whatever it is in your life. And we begin by going all the way to the left side, where we talk about the Three of Pentacles. Three, mind, body, spirit, lining up. And pentacles are things that we value. Unfortunately, we are conditioned to value superficiality. Okay? We are conditioned to think that a bigger home is the goal. A fancier car is the goal. A new pair of shoes is the goal. Chasing money beyond anything else in our lives is the goal. Why is it the goal? Because they control the money. They control the economic system. They decide how much crypto is worth. Oh, I know you think, well, you've heard you can have independence and you can have this and it. Bullshit. That's part of the same economic system, a different arm probably, but it's still part of the basic economic system, and they control the economy. They tell you how much a dollar is worth. They tell you how much gold is worth or silver is worth. So you want to play that game and go, well, I'm going to hedge myself here, my fortune, and I'm going to go into gold or silver or crypto or whatever, maybe a combination of all of them in stocks, because that way I'm protected. No, you ain't protected. They can screw you anytime they want. They control it all. Haven't you figured that out yet? When you have over 3,300 billionaires on the planet, who do you think gets to make the decisions? And of those 3,300, I'll bet you there's not 10 that don't control all of it. That is to say, they are the ones who are the ultimate decision makers. You can tell by what's going on. In fact, there is one company that owns almost 100% of the stock market. That is to say, they have controlling interest about 92% of all the businesses in America. 92%. This one company has control over. BlackRock. That's a monopoly. I don't care how you add up the numbers. I don't care what it does. And that's the reason why you're seeing food in stores disappear. That's why you're seeing gasoline prices increase and go up and down like they're a roller coaster, because they're goofing with you. That's why you see Congress not paying any attention to you, not even caring what the public needs or wants or desires, because they get money from that group. They've been operating for a long time behind the scenes. We haven't seen them. This is not something that they just set up. This has been going on for 100 years or longer. Actually longer. But I'm not going to get into that. That's a story for some other time. But this has been something that has been slowly developed. But I'll explain it in one sentence. The guy who really had the biggest control over what we call modern banking, Meyer Rothschild. 1803, Meyer Rothschild said, "Give me control of the economy. You can do whatever you want with government." Now, that's not an exact quote, but that's the idea. Let me control the money. Then I don't care. You can do whatever you want with government because I have the money. I'll make the controls. Alan Greenspan, head of the Fed, which is a private group of bankers, has nothing to do with the United States government. Head of the Fed told a Senate committee in 1980, and I heard this myself on C-SPAN, he said to the Senate committee, we, that is the Fed, we are above the law. So if that's the case, then all of us are working for them. They set the rules, which is why you see Washington doing absolutely nothing for the citizens of the United States. They're not working for us. Haven't for a long time. And if you think that's just a mistake, here's our meme for the day from W. Edwards Deming. He was a guy who was considered a business leader, a guy who came up with a lot of philosophies that are really kind of holding us down right now because all he was interested in was chasing money. And W. Edwards Deming said, every system is perfectly designed to get the results that it does. So what you are experiencing in your life has been planned over a long period of time. And the goal was always the same. Control the economy so that they can control everything and everybody else. So, with that in mind, now you see why your values have to be clear. The Three of Pentacles says, line up your values. Make them real. The most important thing in anybody's life is time, because you never get it back. You can lose your health and get it back. You can lose money, get it back, but you never get your time back. Line up your value system, Three of Pentacles, because right now you are locked. The next card, you are locked to the devil energy. You are addicted to something that is hurting you, but it's comfortable. You're used to it. However, you are in bondage. You are an addict. And what's happening is it's killing you, and you can't give it up. You can't see, don't want to see past it. Next card over. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This gal is like a mini Queen of Pentacles. She has her value system. She knows what's important. She's stable. She's self-reliant. She's accountable. She sticks to her values. And the final card is Temperance. Temperance calls for balance. Now, that doesn't mean not doing anything. It means what it says, balance. You need patience. You need this to heal. You need to step back, just like the people who run the world. It's taken them hundreds of years to get to this point. They had the temperance. They had the ability to stand back and do stuff behind the scenes. And right now, we're looking at the raw sewage that has been there all along, but we've never seen it. And the raw sewage, like real raw sewage, disgusts us to the point where we're helpless, to the point where a lot of people don't want to hear. La 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 la. Doesn't change anything at all. The raw sewage is overcoming us. The evil, the conspiracy, the planning. Remember, W. Edwards Deming says every system is perfectly designed to get the results that it does. This is not a mistake. This is not chance. This is not happenstance. This is not luck. This has been planned. And coming up later on this month, we will have a big decision to make out of Europe. Every country in the world will decide, are they going to be their own country, or are they going to surrender, knuckle under to the World Economic Forum and its minions. Big issue coming up by the end of this month. This is serious stuff. It's the raw sewage that's been there all along. We're looking at it now, and it scares us. It disgusts us. That doesn't matter anymore. Time to clean it up. Time to clean it up, and you begin with you. Align your mind, your body, and your spirit. Get that stuff right. And then move forward with faith and confidence. That's the tarot reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another version of it. Between now and the next time we get together and talk tarot, peace and blessings.